It was one of the biggest stories in Jacksonville that played out over several years. Jose Lantigua, the former owner of Circle K Furniture, faking his own death and then getting caught.
His wife, 59-year-old Daphne Simpson, was also arrested and pleaded guilty to helping him collect millions in life insurance. Both are currently serving time. Until now, Simpson has only told her side of the story in court.
Well, she sat down exclusively with our Nikki Kimbleton so she could finally explain why she feels like a victim in this case and how she really got caught up in this web of lies.
Daphne Simpson was sentenced to house arrest inside of a courtroom here in January. She tells me that she still can't believe that she is living this nightmare. She wanted to finally tell her story, she says, for two reasons: to let people know how God is getting her through this, and also so others might see red flags that she possibly missed.
It started like a fairy tale. They met on a Christian dating site in February of 2011. Daphne Simpson remembers her first date with Jose Lantigua at the St. John's Town Center.
The conversation was fascinating. So it was like a connection. And I thought, wow, you know, what an interesting, fascinating man.
A few months went by and everyone loved Jose, including Daphne.
It was like a dream. I mean, everybody I worked with at work was like, oh my gosh, you know, he's an amazing man. And you know, you're so lucky to be dating him.
And she felt lucky, blessed even. They prayed together daily, talked about their future, and then one night, Jose brought her here for an elaborate marriage proposal.
When I walked into the restaurant, there was 24 long-stemmed red roses on the table, and as he was proposing, the lady from Underwoods came in with a silver tray, and on the tray was the engagement ring that he had already picked out.
It was a dream come true for almost a year. It wasn't until after they were married that Daphne's dreams were shattered.
We were in our bedroom, and he had me in his arms, and he told me that he had CJD, and I was like, I didn't even know what CJD was. So I asked him, I was like, what is CJD? And he's like, it's a brain disease that there's no cure for, and it's fatal. And he said that he had 6 months thereabouts to live. And I remember I bawled for hours in his arms, thinking he was dying. It was a lie.
Daphne says she truly believed her husband was dying. She even talked to a doctor that was treating him, went with him for his MRI, but then...
But you did come to find out, I mean, he was never sick.
No, he didn't have CJD. He came to me, it was at least 3 weeks or a month that I was believing this.
Jose admitted it was all an elaborate lie.
He said, but there's a reason why I did that. I did that to protect you and the family.
Daphne says Jose went back to a story he had told her from the very beginning, that he was formerly with the CIA in Special Ops and had killed a cartel leader. Jose claimed another CIA agent was now blackmailing him, threatening to reveal his identity to the cartel, putting him and his family in danger.
So he said he had to die. That was the only way that he could protect us. And I had to help him because it was for the safety of our children. Why would I think that he would lie about something like that? Why would you make up something like that? I mean, that's sick.
What was the day that it really hit you?
That I finally believed?
That this was all just this calculated web of lies.
It wasn't until my lawyer came and told me that Jose had admitted that it was all a lie. And that's when I found out that I was just manipulated and lied to by my own husband. I would have never dreamed that he would do that.
Daphne says her faith and her family are what keep her going. She prays daily that she can regain her life, and she prays that she can forgive the man that she says took it away.
If he was watching this right now, what would you say to him?
I would want to know how he could do what he did for so long. How? how do you destroy people's lives? How do you do that? I don't want to know why, because there is no answer to a why, but I want to know how. How could you do that to anybody? How could you hurt and deceive so many people? That's what I would ask.
14 years in prison for crimes ranging from bank fraud to identity theft. As for Daphne Simpson, she is serving 6 months on house arrest and 5 years probation. Simpson filed for divorce from Lantigua, and it should be final within the next couple of months. And as for Circle K furniture stores, they are still open here in Jacksonville, and they are now owned and operated by the original founder. We talked with the current owner, Jim Cottrell, earlier this afternoon.
I just want everybody to be clear. There's no relationship between me and the previous owner of Circle K.
Right now on news4jax.com, you can watch Daphne's full interview about how she says she was manipulated into breaking the law for the man that she loved. We've also included links to our previous stories, as well as an interactive timeline showing how this web of lies unfolded here in Jacksonville and how investigators figured it all out. Just look for the homepage of news4jax.com.